How does Frisage make pie crust perfectly flaky? Imagine a pie crust that melts in your mouth with layers that gently lift apart as you cut into it. That's the magic of a flaky pie crust, and one of the key techniques behind it is called fraisage. This French pastry method involves smearing butter into the flour with the heel of your hand. Instead of cutting the butter into chunks, you spread it into thin, elongated layers. Think of it like creating tiny, butter-coated ribbons within the dough. When baked, these layers melt into steam pockets that push apart the dough, forming those beautiful flaky layers we love. Fraisage differs from the usual American way of mixing butter into flour in small chunks. Instead of pea-sized pieces, it produces long, thin streaks of butter evenly coated with flour. This even distribution prevents large butter lumps that can cause weak spots or leaks in the crust. As the butter melts during baking, the steam it releases lifts the layers apart, giving you that delicate, flaky texture. To do fraisage, you start by mixing your flour and cold butter until crumbly. Then, dump the mixture onto a clean work surface. Using the heel of your hand, push forward and smear the dough, spreading the butter into thin layers. Repeat this process by folding and smearing until the dough becomes a shaggy, cohesive mass with evenly dispersed butter. After shaping it into a disc and chilling it for about 30 minutes, the dough is ready to roll out. This technique works especially well with French pastry doughs like pâte brisée and pâte sucrée, which are used for tarts and quiches. These doughs need a balance of tenderness and flakiness, which fraisage helps achieve. It's important to keep the dough cold during the process to prevent the butter from melting prematurely. Overworking the dough can make it tough, so gentle handling is key. When baked, the thin butter layers melt into steam, creating tiny pockets that lift the dough into flaky layers. This controlled layering is what makes fraisage so effective for producing a crust that's both tender and crisp. It's a technique that takes a little patience but rewards you with a crust that's beautifully flaky, with a delicate crumb and a satisfying crunch. So next time you want that perfect pie crust, try fraisage and watch your pastry transform into a masterpiece of flaky goodness.